Hello everyone and welcome to Community Distance Reiki. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I'm so glad to have you here with me this evening. If you're new here, go ahead and click that live chat button. Feel free to introduce yourself and make any requests for your personal healing. We're going to get things started off by building a beautiful crystal grid exactly to all of your requests. If you're watching this as a pre-recorded video and you want to skip ahead to just the healing, go to approximately the 1 hour 15-minute point and start looking for where the lights begin to shift, and you can begin your journey there. And for those of you who've been here before, thank you for returning. Thank you for your ongoing support. It's wonderful to see you. And let's go ahead in and start working on that grid. Awesome, good to see everyone. So as usual, we have our copper spiral here. Copper helps to get the energy flowing and it helps to break up blockages. And let's see who we have here. Geronimo, good to see you. Barbara, great to see you again. Jennifer, same. Oh, it's so good to see everyone. So yeah, let's see. I see a really good request from Barbara. Anxiety, making big decisions, and trusting patience, clarity, etc. And lots of energy and focus. Cool, we gotcha. So definitely for kind of making decisions, Moo Kite can be very helpful. Additionally, it's also a good stone for like accepting things have changed, like accepting change in general and making decisions. It's also good for calming down digestion. So this goes by Moo Kite, and it's also called Australia Jasper. So we'll go ahead and we'll place those here for you. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And for, let's see, anxiety too, I would like to do let's do some green calcite. It's very calming. It's reassuring. It helps to remind you about some perspective that might be helpful. It really helps to ease anxiety, and it helps you not only with the anxiety emotionally and mentally, but physically. When we are anxious and we hold that tension in our body, green calcite can help us unwind it from our muscle tissue. It's also great for just nervousness in general. So we'll go ahead and we'll put some of that around. Okay. And patience, definitely do mortarite. Mortarite helps with definitely with patience and also improving anything that seems hopeless in general. But it's great for anger as well as standing up for yourself. It's a lot of balance to the sacral chakra, your center of self-identity, especially as it has to do with communicating. So communicating your needs, your wants, your desires. So yeah, great for all of those things. Also great for chaotic energy, and it can help discourage tidiness, or help encourage tidiness and discourage cluttery nature. So if you're having issues with that too, it's a good tidy stone. And clarity, energy, and focus. Let's bring in some bumblebee jasper. This has both arsenic and sulfur in it, so never direct water infusions. I don't do that anyway with any crystals, but especially not with this one. This helps with physical energy and vitality as well as mental focus. It helps to empower what we're manifesting, and it helps to empower us to show up and walk the walk as well. It helps with like the get to work attitude, and it helps with collaborative efforts if you're working with a lot of other folks. Confidence, it's motivation, and it's also decision making. So this can help on that level as well. And yin and yang balance, the yin and yang energies within the body. So that is bumblebee jasper. So So I hope that that helps. It's good to see you again, Barbara. Okay. And Geronimo. And letting go. You got it. You are decluttering. Glad I said that. Definitely. A lot of times when it's hard to make decisions or we feel stuck, I find when I'm in those situations, I find decluttering really helps me to like start to move that energy. Absolutely. Michelle, welcome in. And Joanna, wonderful to see you. Geronimo, intention, unconditional love and healing for everyone. Aw, it's so good to see you. Is copper something we should wear? It's kind of up to you. Copper definitely helps get energy moving and helps to break up blockages. And it's something that is in a lot of jewelry, and like you absolutely can wear it as long as you don't have like an allergy to it or anything. But yeah, keeping it with you too can also be lovely. There's lots of like, this was a finding to be used in jewelry making, and I felt like it was just the perfect thing for us, so I picked it up. But yeah, you can get copper jewelry pretty much anywhere, and it does help. You can also just find a piece of copper and carry it. And yeah, the kitties are playing. Gertie is playing, so you will hear some kitty bells. Welcome in Mo and Fiad Luna. Yeah, Gertie is very upset that I'm not playing with her right now. Yeah, you yelling at me? Yeah, are you yelling at me? They're so vocal, the two of them. Unconditional love and healing. Let's see. Let's bring in some moss agate. This helps. We use this a lot for physical healing, infections, and oh hey, it's a Gertie. Speak of Gertie. Come on up. Come on up. Yeah, you want to say hi to everybody? You can go back. That's Gertie, everybody. She's just purring away in my lap. Like, why aren't you playing with me? So as I was saying, we use this a lot for viruses, illnesses, infections that are spreading through the body, moss agate. But it's also really helpful for connecting with nature and connecting with spirit in the sense of unconditional love. If you're doing any higher self work or inner child work or any kind of really personal healing, this can be very, very helpful. It helps to remind you that you are a divine manifestation of love and you are absolutely connected to all that is. So that is moss agate. Okay, so I hope that that helps. Okay, cool. And Jennifer, intentions, quiet weekend in Philly, selling your house fast, finding a new house fast, money, 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 with a touch of love, hope, and happiness. I love all of that. So let's definitely do the cinnabar, the original merchant stone. And this is anytime you want to call in customers to a business, a home sale would absolutely count. Cinnabar is mercury. Yeah, like it's pretty toxic. And so just the small red dots on here are actual mercury. This inside of this quartz crystal and stuff is much safer for handling. But yeah, it's been used for hundreds of years as the merchant stone. This is actually a better look at what that mercury looks like. So that's cinnabar. And we've got money, money, money. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring in some citrine. Great stone for manifesting financial abundance. Yeah, you want to play? Yeah, play with citrine. Manifest some money. This is citrine. In Western feng shui, this would go in the back left corner of a room or a space or a business that you want to attract more abundance into. So that's if you walk into the room or the home and you're inside, past the doorway with the door to your back. From that, you would determine the back left corner. And that this would help. But having it in a grid or carrying it with you can also be helpful, even a piece of it in a wallet or anything. But citrine helps us to call upon abundance, make good decisions with the money we do have. It's also really supportive of balancing logic with intuition and with struggling with addictions and compulsions as well. Actually, let's use some bigger pieces today. Oh, I have a cute cat all snuggled up next to me. Yeah. There you go. So that can help with calling in some financial abundance too. We'll also bring in some pyrite. Pyrite is fool's gold, and we like to think that the fool's gold brings in the real gold. And it definitely does. It's also very protective while also aiding intuition. This is a stone that helps with the brain and memory as well, and it can aid and assist in the lungs. And I know a lot of us on the in the northeastern U.S. and other parts of the U.S. and Canada as well are dealing with wildfire smoke, so this can be very helpful there. So we'll bring in that pyrite. And next we'll bring in some red tiger eye, which can be highly protective and help us to manifest financial abundance in a hurry. So whether it's spiritual negativity or mundane types of stuff, this is a stone that can protect you from folks who are really trying to get at you or at someone. It's anti-bullying. It helps with the very mundane side of things like gaslighting, triangulation, slander, gossip, that kind of thing. And it also helps even in the cases of malevolent spiritual work. So excellent. But yeah, great for manifesting finances in a hurry. Okay. Awesome. And oh, Geronimo, you missed all the healing and it's felt the difference. It's good to see you. Martha, hope you are doing well. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to get everyone's requests. I'm just going to skip around a little bit. A touch of love, hope, happiness. Let's also bring about some moonstone. Moonstone can absolutely help attract a new love interest. It's very connected with the phases of the moon as well, and really any kind of natural rhythm that there is, because as the moon controls the tides, moonstone can help with connection to all the different patterns, cycles, and rhythms of nature. Moonstone can look a lot of different ways as well. This is one that helps you to connect to ancient wisdom, especially old wisdom of spiritual practices. It's very protective of women and helps to connect to the divine feminine. Very intuitive and really encourages breaking out of patterns that no longer serve and connecting with people and situations that do. Definitely great for attracting love. So we'll go ahead and bring this in. If you do any kind of moon magic, this is a wonderful stone to work with. So that's That's Moonstone. And Hope and Happiness. Stone of Hope, Snowflake Obsidian. Definitely helps with that. Also helps with, in addition to hope, even in difficult times, this is a good one of serenity and peace. So this can definitely support your request for a quiet weekend. It helps with clairaudience or spiritual healing. It's sort of like the intuition that you hear, as well as calming overstimulation, balancing the mind-body-spirit connection, and releasing guilt, especially patterns within guilt, like misplaced guilt. Helps to also identify and release the patterns that we have that aren't really helping us. So that is Snowflake Obsidian. So all the best to you for a good weekend, and all the best with buying and selling houses. Oh, you found the crystal. Oh my goodness. You asked for help finding a lost crystal. It's been about 2 weeks and you found it. You found it during the end of the last stream. That's so cool. It was chalcopyrite we used, right? Oh man, I really hope Patty can use it to help find that thing she's been looking for. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for sharing that with us. Let's see. Oh, Barbara, repeat where to put it. Yes, citrine. The financial abundance corner in Western feng shui. If you walk into a room and, the door is to your back, you look from that vantage point, you look forward and to the left. That corner is the financial corner. So I hope that helps. Goddess of Four helping the baby dog gain weight, healing for joint and muscle pain from Lyme disease. Oh, poor baby. Let's bring some leopard skin jasper in. Helps with everything animal related. This helps with any kind of animal healing, as well as connection to our animal guides. It's also helpful for attracting romance and love. So, Jen, this is another stone that can be helpful. It's also wonderful for anything that impacts the skin as well. So leopard skin jasper. This is one too that can be great for coordination and balance. And for joint healing and weight gain, absolutely. So joint healing, let's bring in some howlite. Great for joints and bones, as well as just skin, teeth, hair. I use it often for support with my bones because I struggle with bone density and osteoporosis. This is very much indicated for that. So this is howlite, white howlite. Any kind of joint pain or joint repair, all of the above, that's great for it. Also wonderful for frustration, anger, and resentment. It can help those difficult feelings it helps to take the sting out of it so that we can think of the best way to solve the problem or deal with what's causing those emotions, what's underneath them. So we'll bring this in. Let's put these right here. And gaining weight. Let's do some blue apatite. Blue apatite helps with gaining weight, losing weight, whatever the case may be. And in general, if you're looking to just improve your relationship with food, this is a stellar stone to work with. It also helps with learning your soul's purpose and developing the confidence to activate it and move along the path and work with it and start to embrace it. It's helpful for harmony and peace as well, so it definitely can't hurt the intention that Jen had, and great for Yeah, great for a lot of things, especially strengthening the auric field. That's our energy field that extends beyond our bodies. If you're someone who tends to pick up energy when you are around other people or in certain situations and you feel like you almost like take some not great energy home with you, this is a stone that can help you shore up your energy field and strengthen it so that you're less prone to doing that. So this is blue apatite. So I hope that this helps. Awesome. I'm so happy you found white howlite is your new crystal bestie, right? It's one of the most underrated stones in my opinion. It's often sold as white turquoise. White turquoise is a gorgeous stone and it can be very expensive. So of course people use howlite. I've even seen howlite dyed and sold as turquoise. That's very common that you see that. But it's such a beautiful stone in its own right. Oh, Barbara, you have Lyme disease also. Oh, I'm so sorry. Moss agate helps with that too. Stress relief and money abundance. Absolutely, stress relief is green calcite. But let's also bring in some shungite. This really helps to release stuck stress energy and emotional blockages and emotional pain that's stuck within the body. It's great for physical recovery and tissue repair. So if you've been injured, if you've had surgery, this is stellar. Absolutely lovely. It helps to clear the energy field when you've already been around some energy and like kind of taken it on. And if you're someone who's sensitive to the energy that's put off by electronics, if you find that you spend time around computers and feel very drained or underwater or vertigo-like, this is a wonderful stone to help combat that. So this is shungite. Okay, awesome. So yeah, that'll definitely help with the stress. And I'm going to keep getting everybody's requests. I'm just going to hop around a little bit. Martha, crystals for kidneys, constipation, better sleep. You got it. So crystals for kidneys, constipation, better sleep. Okay, so for better sleep, let's start off with some labradorite. Labradorite is very similar to moonstone and its makeup. So pretty. Look at all that beautiful blue kind of reflecting out from these. This is a wonderful stone to improve your sleep as well as harmonize the workplace and even help with like calming disputes. It helps with research and study and detailed attention. It's especially good with fine attention to detail, like if you're finding a needle in a haystack or like an error in a lot of data. If you're somebody who does data science or coding or anything like that, this can be a wonderful stone to keep nearby. Great for clairvoyance, which is our spiritual sight or intuitive sight, as well as enjoying travel. So that is labradorite. For the kidneys, let's bring in some picture jasper. Picture jasper it's excellent for the kidneys and it's really thought to be helpful there, but this is also great for envisioning future potential. So think of it as picture jasper, picturing the future in the highest possible potential. It's wonderful if you're planning on traveling or moving abroad, working with new cultures. It can really help you to open up to that. Also, just seeing the big picture if you're thinking of a new way of doing things, like a new job, a new career, a new adventure, or a new business venture. Picture jasper can be very helpful. But yeah, great for the kidneys too. So I'll put that in. And I also have, we were looking at some crystals earlier, like what they look like, how they look different polished versus raw, and this is a stone that's no exception. It's quite different. Here's a piece of picture jasper I have on my altarpiece behind me. This is a piece of raw picture jasper. Yeah, it's so cool looking. It really does look like you're looking at the desert and you can see pictures in it. It's amazing. And for constipation and just GI upset, we have mookaite, which is helpful. But we also have, I'm going to bring in peridot as well as Dalmatian jasper. Dalmatian jasper is black tourmaline in white jasper, in this case white jasper. The jasper can be any color. Black tourmaline helps to repel and dispel negative energy, any energy that's not in your highest good. This is going through quartz like this helps to deep clean your aura. And it's also wonderful for promoting cooperation and breaking down cynicism. For digestion, it's amazing. Whether it's IBS, Crohn's, constipation, anything like that, this can be very, very helpful. So we're going to bring this in. Okay. And I want to bring in some peridot. It's another stone that can be very helpful for anything having to do with digestion, but specifically if you struggle with acid reflux or just a lot of acid in general, this is superb. So peridot also helps with breaking up cycles, habits, things that we do that get in our own way, the ways that we kind of trip ourselves up. It's great for supporting those friendships that are in our best interest and those friends that help us to be the best version of ourselves. It's also great for things like depression and weight gain too. So that's peridot. So there we go. And you're very welcome. Good to see you. Catherine, good to see you again. Can we please add something to help with vertigo and cranial pain? Absolutely. Let's bring in some lapis. Lapis is great for pain and inflammation, as well as inner ear stuff like vertigo, balance and coordination, and even certain types of hearing loss. Actually, leopard skin jasper is also good for balance and coordination too. But lapis, I think, hits both really well. It's also great for embodying integrity. So your talk to do ratio, saying you're going to do something and doing it, honest, open communication, also moving up in your career if that's something you have your eyes on, and it can help encourage personal responsibility. So we'll bring this in. So lapis, and I hope that this is helpful. Awesome. I'm also going to bring in some blue lace agate to help with the cranial pain. This can be great for even just run-of-the-mill headaches for any reason. Blue lace agate can help it supports the throat chakra. So if you have anything like a sore, scratchy throat or anything like that, if you are having any kind of skin allergies, excellent for tension headache. But also this is great for expressing difficult emotions. Anything that you have to say that's hard to get past the throat, or if you need to communicate something that someone else might find really difficult to hear, this can help soften those words. Also great for arthritis and fractures. It's thought to help the bones. So I'm going to bring this in for you. And I know I could definitely use it. My throat, my tonsils work really well at filtering stuff out of the air before I breathe it in. And it got a lot of those smoke particles out of the air for me. my lungs are very grateful to my tonsils, but they're definitely in the way right now. So I hope that helps, Geronimo. And let's see. Ruby fuchsite. And Munera, I need removal of blockages and open closed chakra, especially third eye, throat, and root. You got it. Removing blockages this is a great one, is the shungite, but I'm also going to bring in tourmalinated quartz. So just like we talked about Dalmatian jasper having black tourmaline running through it, this is quartz that has black tourmaline running through it, in this case green quartz. This really can help to break up blockages wherever they are, and it's exceptional for breaking up old trauma, old emotional pain, and even stuff from childhood or farther back. It's great for breaking up scar tissue physically in and on the body as well. It's thought to help with attracting new opportunities for money as well. So new job, new passive income, new gig, those kinds of things. It's superb for that. Great for good fortune, good luck. It's very protective of you as you travel, especially if that's by car. And it's thought to help the heart too. So we'll bring that in. And before I get to those other chakras, I wanted to bring in the ruby fuchsite before I forgot. This helps boost the power of other stones, but most importantly, it really encourages us to make time for play and enjoy play. As adults, it's sort of like, I'll do some self-care, I'll relax, but like, are you having fun? This is about play and having fun. It helps with a lot of inner child work if you're working on that and healing old childhood wounds and like kind of reparenting yourself. A wonderful stone for that. Also for spinal alignment, sleep disturbances, and carpal tunnel. This is definitely indicated for those, but this brings a lot of joy into things. So ruby fuchsite for sure. It's right here. Good to see you, Fiad Luna. And for closed chakras, especially third, throat, and root. So the throat, the blue lace agate is excellent for the throat chakra, third eye, and root. Third eye, moonstone can be somewhat helpful. We'll do root. And we'll do another one for throat. So with the root chakra, anytime I think of the root chakra, the first crystal that comes to mind is red jasper. This is a stone that helps you feel confident and empowered from within. It's very grounding. It's very protective. It gives a lot of emotional support, even over a long period of time. It helps to stand up for yourself in the ways of like fighting injustice, fighting bullying, very strong spiritual protection. A lot of folks keep this nearby their cards and things like that, like tarot card readers. But it's great also for depression, fertility, and just feeling really grounded. It's almost like a tonic for the root chakra. It's super helpful. And the root chakra is the center of basic needs, primal urges, fight or flight kind of stuff for those that aren't familiar with the chakras. The throat is communication, expression, speaking your truth, expressing your emotions. Sodalite is a really great stone for the throat chakra. There's a lot of great stones for all of the chakras, but sodalite really helps us to express ourselves in all the ways that we express ourselves. Verbally, in writing, performance, singing, music, dancing, painting, artwork, any way that we express ourselves. Sodalite really encourages and empowers the throat. It's also great for sore throats and feeling like you can't speak. It's good for coming to terms with certain things like aging and menopause, as well as grounding impulses. It's also thought to be very helpful for grounding certain impulses. So if you struggle with an impulse control issue, this can be helpful. Also aids in homesickness too. This is very strongly indicated for that. And for the third eye, which is our center of intuition. Let's see, there's so many good ones. Let's do chevron amethyst. This is a powerful stone of connection to the divine, connection to spirit, hearing our guidance come through, communicating with our spirit guides and with spirit in general. It helps with tolerance of others. It's great for opening the psychic and intuitive channels however you intuit, whether it's clairvoyance where you have spiritual sight, clairaudience where you hear, or anything else. This can definitely support that connection. It's also thought to be helpful for degenerative diseases and promoting tolerance of others, if that's something you struggle with. So that is helpful for the third eye. And welcome in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Feel free to ask any questions or just hang out. Awesome. Yay. Okay, good stuff. Samantha, welcome back. Carmen, good to see you. Leticia, good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. All right, and I know I skipped a couple here. For Susie, who will listen to this on the playback. Strength and comfort. Her mom, Leslie, was admitted to hospital last night for anything that helps her recover from cancer treatment. A broken back and pneumonia. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's a lot. So, cancer treatment, broken back, and pneumonia. Emerald is helpful for skin and tissue healing, as well as upper respiratory health. And I'm definitely in team needing all the support in the world for respiratory health too. Bronchitis, lungs, definitely indicated for pneumonia. And that's raw emerald. It also helps to restore a sense of good self-confidence about your appearance and helps to reignite our zest for life. So that's emerald. For bones and fractures and things, blue lace agate and howlite are both very helpful. And for cancer, recovering from a cancer treatment, bumblebee jasper can give a lot of physical energy back, which is helpful. Even more helpful is rutilated quartz. So we talked about tourmalinated quartz, which is quartz with black tourmaline in it. This is, if you look at it, looks like there's little hairs in there. Let's see if I can get it in this one. There we go. Those things that look like sparkles or like fine golden hairs, those are rutils. And it's thought that they help direct the energy of anything to where it's most needed. So that's clarity of mind and thought, also healing intentions and healing treatments. This is a stone that's been recommended by many of the jewelers I know for decades when folks are looking for something to support a loved one through cancer. This is thought to be like, well, hopefully this will help, focus those treatments to where they're most helpful. So we hope that intention is spot on. It's also excellent for bringing about physical stamina and energy where it's been depleted. If you've been sick, if you've been run down, if you've just been working too hard and you feel physically run down, this is to help boost the energy stores within the body. So lots of love, lots and lots of love. Let's see, let's put these here. Also, all the best to and strength and comfort, definitely. Let's do Amazonite because it actually helps in two ways here. So Amazonite helps with those folks who take care of others, to remind them to take care of themselves and help them embody that knowledge that the care we take of ourselves, not only do we deserve it and need it, but it will help us to continue on our path as well. This is a stone also that helps the spine and spinal nerves, so it can be helpful for mom too, but it's also great for luck in general and calming. So neuro, spine, spinal nerves, all of that kind of stuff, as well as self-care. So Amazonite. So I hope that that's helpful. So all the best. And pneumonia, definitely we have that covered too. Oh, Patty, welcome back in. And hi, Key, I hope you're well. Guess what? Guess what? The chalcopyrite was successful. It definitely helped. It helped. The crystal was found, so we'll definitely bring in more chalcopyrite. Okay, cool. So let's, oh, and Chris, welcome back in. You're welcome, Mo. So friends and meeting like-minded people, absolutely, and career and creativity healing. Career, lapis, creativity healing, sodalite, along with carnelian, my favorite creativity stones. So sodalite helps with the expression of creativity, which is one place that it can get caught up. But carnelian actually brings us to the root of that, and that is the sacral chakra. That's the creative center. It's also the center of relationships and how we relate to the world around us and the people close to us. All the people close to us, not just romance, but absolutely romance. This can absolutely help call in a romantic partner too. This is a helpful stone for sexuality, fertility, also for wound healing too, and for cold, allergies, and things like that. And I can always use help with the colds and allergies, especially the allergies. Attracting those that mate and any kind of issues with the pancreas, gallbladder, this is thought to be really helpful for too. So this is carnelian. So definitely the center of creativity. Let's put that on top of the moonstone. Okay. Friendships and meeting like-minded people. Let's bring out the honey calcite. This is another stone that works with the sacral chakra, but also works with the solar plexus, which is our center of free will, self-identity, boundaries, standing up for ourselves, and following the life that we want to live. This is one that helps to bring in a sense of deep optimism and also helps attract people to us that are very much resonating with who we are right now. So whether that's friends, colleagues, romantic partners, roommates, whatever the case may be, this helps bring those folks in and helps you to recognize them when they show up. So we'll bring that in. And for depression, anxiety, there's also, this one's great for depression, anxiety, and also leaving behind what no longer serves. Malachite can help move really painful emotions through the heart center without us getting stuck and caught up in that pain. So it helps us go through really difficult things. It's great for arthritis, inflammation, and we learned in the last stream it's helpful for the liver. So that's pretty cool. It's, like I said, great for depression and anxiety, but really just processing those painful emotions. Also great for phobias. So we'll bring this in. So we're going to bring in a piece, let's see here. Okay. Now let's bring in a piece here and here. Yeah, malachite. crystals for full moon, we have moonstone, anxiety, empath, and medium healing. Empath stuff is blue apatite that can help shore up your auric field. And for mediumship, we have chevron amethyst, but I'm also going to bring in sapphire. A very angelic stone that helps to support our connection in mediumship and bringing through messages, whether they be for us or others, however we connect. It also helps with speedy justice, supports the thyroid, the ears, and the eyes, and it's thought to help support folks with dementia as well as their caregivers. It's very, very angelic, and it helps to bring in a sense of positivity for the potential change when there's a lot of tumult going on. It can be ungrounding a little bit if you use it when you channel, so definitely bring some good grounding practices with you when you do that. So sapphire. And Patty would like some red tiger eye is there, lapis is there, fuchsite is there. Zoisite, and so we're looking at zoisite and aquamarine. And I believe you also requested septarian, is that true? And the chalcopyrite. So chalcopyrite, we learned in the last stream, is really good for calling on things that are lost. And in this particular specimen that I have here, the chalcopyrite is just that goldish kind of color. All the rest is clear quartz, and any stone that appears with clear quartz around it, especially quartz point, it really empowers the power of that stone. Chalcopyrite can do a lot of things, especially like the calling on things that are lost, which I'm so fascinated by that now. It's also helpful for overstimulation too. So we're going to bring this in. Chalcopyrite can show up as different colors, sometimes even like bluish and things like that. It looks almost like peacock ore sometimes. Septarian helps with emotional growth, and it helps us to be even within the depths of our most difficult and challenging emotions that are like really old, like our beliefs, our habits, the root causes of our behavior. This can really help us to face those and work through them. It can support us through being vulnerable as we do that healing. It helps us to understand all of those factors that go into how we behave and how we act and why we think the way we do. It's great also for skin issues like skin wounds, lesions, and any need for healing there, as well as muscle pain and spasms. Also great for the solar plexus. So we'll bring in septarian. I'm just going to place that on either side. Septarian also gets called dragon's egg quite a bit. Aquamarine, we jokingly call it our anti-Karen stone, but it really is great. It helps to deflect pettiness and folks that are looking for another individual or other way to take out their grievances. So really good for that. Also helps with bringing in the sense of justice, may justice prevail, and forgiveness, whether that forgiveness is I forgive you to give you another chance, or I forgive you to set myself free, whatever the case may be. Aquamarine. So let's go ahead and place, I'm going to place this piece right here for aquamarine. Zoisite can be very helpful for connection to nature and for releasing negativity. This is very powerful for that. It helps to tackle obstacles, especially when it's like you have all those tasks that are in the way of doing what you want to do. And so we might procrastinate or put things off. This helps us to deal with those obstacles and get them out of the way. It's a big obstacle remover. Also helps with digestion. So this will definitely be helpful for the bowel. So definitely helpful for, I'm so sorry. Definitely helpful for, who requested this? For Martha. I'm so sorry, Martha. But yeah, also, like I said, encourages you to face the setbacks and the challenges. So zoisite. Let's do one piece here and one piece here. Good stones for the bedroom, definitely carnelian. Excellent stone for the bedroom. Oh, good. Chris's requests. Oh, you got an It's Found message. Oh, I hope so. Keep me posted. Kanta, good to see you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Honey calcite. Alignment with your greatest good and manifestation. Absolutely. Oh, Kanta, that's so lovely. You love these living, healing mandelic grids. It is so powerful to build them all together, isn't it? So your greatest good and manifestation. So let's do chevron amethyst is helpful for manifestation, but so is herkimer. This helps to empower those kinds of things. Also, bumblebee jasper too. But this really helps to connecting to spirit to say what we want to call in and then experience it being returned. Also helps us to be in the present moment, which is a great place to be when we're manifesting. Helps to balance disharmonious energies. It's great for bringing about relaxation. So it's Friday night, of course. And it's great for metabolism as well as intuition. So Herkimer diamond. Okay, there we go. And alignment with your highest good. Let's bring in some chrysocolla. This will also help Barbara, I feel. Chrysocolla helps us to be in alignment with making decisions that are in alignment with our highest good. It's also great for encouraging you to follow through on your spiritual purpose, and it helps with finding new ways of connecting creatively. So this is another one that's helpful it'll also be helpful for Sam. So this is chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is actually found very close to malachite, and oftentimes they're found together in the same specimen. Let's see. And these are the smaller of the two. I'm going to put one here and one here. They're a little out of frame, but they are there. So all the best to you. Good to see you, Jenny. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Yeah, I'm here twice on Fridays. I'm here at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. East Coast time because we all have different schedules. It's all good. And let's see. Ooh, good Scorpio stones. Oh, I'd have to look that up. Put a pin in that. I will think about it. Sexual trauma healing, current and past life, becoming female warrior, woman spirit. And crystal for spirit guide manifestations. Ooh. For healing that trauma, black obsidian's very helpful for that. So this is black obsidian. Obsidian is volcanic glass. So pretty cool. Natural volcanic glass. Fun fact about black obsidian, it wasn't until the 80s, like the 1980s, that we had the technology to cut steel more precisely than we could cut obsidian. And as such, it was used, black obsidian was used as the blades in eye surgery. And in many cases, it still is, which is wild. But it's great for deep trauma, whether it's acute and something just happened or it's long-standing. It helps us to be deep within that trauma to process it and move forward or move through it as best we can. Very protective and also helps nervous pets. So we'll bring this into, I'm going to put these, let's see. I'm going to put one here and one here. Or no, I'll put, oh yeah, we have the, let's put them here. And here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm making moves. Hang on. I'm going to move the dumortierite out here. The black obsidian next to the snowflake obsidian. That's what we shall do. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Heart, great to see you. Yeah, Korakar is a Scorpio and Susan is also a Scorpio. I'm just going to peek back through and see if there's any other info. For those of you that were not here for the 4 o'clock stream, good announcement. I was, remember how I was manifesting more followers so that I could reach the 1,000 so I could open up more opportunities for the channel? I am now officially a YouTube partner, so this is now the 2nd monetized stream. Good job, everybody. There's other things that I can do with that soon that I'll start unrolling, but I wanted to just say thank you to everyone, and it's hilarious that we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark. I got the invitation, they processed it. About a week after I hit 1,000 subscribers, they dropped the requirements down to 500 subscribers. So I would have made it either way, but isn't it so much more fun to have all these more people here? So thank you, everyone. There will be commercials, but not during the stream, never during the stream. I set it so that if you get a commercial, it will be at the beginning of the stream, but not during. So yay. And while the commercial is going, it'll be the starting soon, so you won't miss anything. So yay. Thank you, everyone, so much. It's a big deal. I'm really happy about it. We're definitely growing. Okay, so let's get... Oh, JS, I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well. Let's do... Okay, there we go. So Chris has some requests. Rose quartz, garnet. We've got almost all of your requests out. But let's do rose quartz, carnelian, garnet. We'll start there. Rose quartz, carnelian. Oh, carnelian's already in there. Garnet. Moonstone's in there. Green aventurine isn't yet. Okay. And rhodonite. Okay. So rose quartz helps us to, it's another stone that helps us to let go of things that no longer serve. It's a very powerful heart healing stone. It's a very powerful stone of unconditional love. This stone can help us to then let go of the pain of the past by allowing us to experience that there is better energy that can consistently be there for us, that we can invite in if we let go and make room for it. So love this one. I'm going to put it under the mookaite. Garnet helps with courage, creativity, practicality, and organization. This is a great stone if you're looking to start something new or start on a new footing with something. If you're looking for a better way to do something you've been doing for a long time, or to strike out in a totally new direction, garnet is like your it's sort of like your office manager in crystal form. It is a very Capricorn stone. It is the January birthstone for good reason. It's very balancing and offers a lot of strength. It's very harmonizing to the root chakra and allows us to see the ways in which we use our energy and our time and find the best ways to use our energy and time. So that's garnet. Put that in front of the sapphire. Green aventurine helps us to expand our vision of our own potential. It's like it comes in and it pats us on the back and it gives us a little bit of heart healing and says, hey, have you looked at yourself? You're all grown up now. There's other things you can do. Here, let's set that goal a little bit higher. Also helpful for the physical heart, allergies, eye problems, fertility, and if you're intimidated by learning something new, this is a stone that reminds you, like, it's okay, one step at a time. You are absolutely capable of doing this. It's very reassuring and comforting. Rhodonite helps with allergies, asthma, autoimmune things, all the things that I struggle with for sure. It's great for the lungs, and it's also wonderful for insecurities, healing a broken heart, helping the heart to open up to love again. It helps with balancing yin and yang in the body, just like bumblebee jasper does. It's helpful for anyone who's healing from the impacts of emotional abuse, even unrequited love, breakups, divorce, things like that, as well as grief, especially grief of like a lost partner. So we'll bring that in. There we go. Awesome. And I think there was one more. Iolite. We'll make room. Iolite helps with weight loss as well as fever, money management, and better sleep, especially sleep that gets interrupted by intuitive stuff or energetic stuff. Like if you're one of those folks that's like, I love Reiki, but afterwards I feel like I can't sleep because I'm almost like too floaty. Iolite's very helpful for that. So we can place these, we'll place these here. And for your friend Jeff, let's bring in some jet. Jet is very powerful for grief, loss, especially of a partner or a spouse. but anyone very close to you. Jet is wood that has been fossilized volcanically, usually, like through intense heat and sudden activity. Usually, petrified wood takes a long time to go from being a dead tree to an actual stone. This is something that transmuted very, very quickly through something very destructive. And it kind of lends itself to that. It's also very protective against like the evil eye, if you think of it that way. And it's great for anyone working through anything around hospice, or if you're around or supporting anyone through transition at end of life. It also includes animals who might be transitioning soon too. So that's Jet. Where can we squeeze you in? Let's do... There we go. Okay, and... Oh, definitely all the love in the world to you, Susie. Letting go of the past and embracing the future, finding a job that is sustainable. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, so you just got an ad now and you were happy to see it. Thank you. But yeah, you'll only get one at the start of the stream, and that's it. So this way you can like, and that's whether it's a video or a live stream. So this way, if you're watching the video, you can enjoy it all the way through too. Yeah, it really breaks up the energy to have it during. I watch a tarot reader. Her channel is Black and Orange. She's on daily, every day, 365. It's wild. But she does just the one commercial at the beginning, and I appreciate it, so I've done the same. So I'm glad that she encouraged that. So yeah, letting go of the past, absolutely malachite for sure. It helps us to process the painful emotions, including the bittersweet, like leaving behind so you can move forward. Finding a job that is sustainable. Moving up in career is lapis. Job is tourmalinated quartz. This, we went through it earlier, but I just kind of wanted to touch on it again. This is helpful for opening up possibilities for any number of things, any number of ways of earning, whether it's a new job, new career, or a gig, or a side hustle, or passive income, anything like that. All the streams of revenue. So it helps with all of it. So glad that you are here. You found me at Orange and Black just from being in the chat? Oh, that's awesome, Kanta. I had no idea. I love her. I love her stream. She's awesome. Yeah, when you're close to falling asleep, the ads can throw you off. Me too. Crystals for getting insurance approval. Let's see. Ooh, good luck and fortune is tourmalinated quartz. Absolutely. Oh my God, you have the song stuck in your head. I love that song. Yeah, I love Orange and Black. Let's see. That's a fun song to have stuck in your head. Let's see. Okay, so if I missed any requests, enter it in the chat again so I see it. I want to make sure I don't skip any. Heart, we have blue apatite is in there. Awesome. Okay, so let's do that thing where definitely if you have any requests for crystals, let me know if I left any out. Did I forget any of yours, Chris? Rose quartz, carnelian, garnet, green aventurine, moonstone, emerald, rhodonite, malachite, lapis. Obsidian, we have a couple. Iolite, rutilated we have. Herkimer we have. Pyrite, citrine, sapphire, apatite. We've got them all. We got all your requests. Thank you, Chris. We got all Chris's requests in. I can't always do it, but I do when I can. Thank you for being here. Oh yeah, I got the Herkimer. Absolutely. And I put in the jet for Jeff also. So I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit about what Reiki is, how everything works, how to make the most of your session. And while I do that, if you wouldn't mind helping me lift the energy, go ahead into the chat and type in anything that you are grateful for, anything at all. Or if you don't feel like typing it out, that's fine. Just go ahead, take a deep breath and think about them. I'll explain a little bit about Reiki, all that good stuff. And while you're in the chat, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd super appreciate it. And then, yeah, we'll kind of move on from there. So let's do it. Oh, did I add Ruby? I did not. Let's add Ruby. Ruby. Ruby is great for courage to be yourself, as well as leadership and management skills. You're welcome, Chris. Also helpful for love, fertility. It's thought to be very helpful for fibromyalgia. But yeah, this helps with leadership and seeing things from that leadership perspective of top down, seeing all the different intricate pieces, how they come together. And yeah, wonderful for that. Also, just the courage to be yourself. That's always something that we could use. So let's put some of these around. Ruby. Okay. All right. So we're good. Awesome. So as I mentioned at the top of the stream, my name is Danielle Stimpson. I'm the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. And if you want to learn more about my live online Reiki certification courses, there's a level 1 happening next weekend. Or if you want to schedule your one-on-one distance healing or tarot reading, or if you want to shop my Reiki Charged Crystal collection, go ahead over to learnreikiphiladelphia.com. All of the links are in the description below. So what is Reiki? Well, Reiki has become like a catch-all term for energy healing, but specifically the style I work with is known as Usui Reiki. And this method is named after the founder, Mikao Usui, and he created this particular structure of practice in the early 1920s in Japan. And at that time, teaching anything that could even look like religion could not really be done. And it was a bit of a dangerous time for that. So it really forced the, necessity is the mother of all creation, and this is no exception. This particular approach is completely secular, yet very spiritual. And I think that's a big part of why it resonates with us so much in the West. So the concept of energy at the foundation of Usui's practice is best described looking at Shintoism, which is the indigenous spirituality of Japan, in which everything and everyone has a soul, and all of those souls are interconnected. Within that interconnectedness, spirit, however you understand spirit to be, provides the life-sustaining force or spirit energy to everyone and everything, and it's thought that everyone has this energy flowing through them all the time. Your body, mind, and spirit are working with it to support you in the greatest healing and balance moment to moment, even though we're consciously unaware of it, and culturally we may never even have heard of it. As this energy kind of flows through on a regular basis, it's much like how we need water for all of the most basic functions in our body, yet we don't even have to think about what those functions are as long as we remember to drink water. Very similar to that. So essentially what I'll be doing today is using Usui's techniques to connect to that lovely universal soul energy, which is actually what Reiki means. And I will be directing more of it to each of you, regardless of where you are or when you are, whenever you're watching this, to support your greatest healing good physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. During the session, you may feel some physical sensations. Emotionally, you may have some emotions pop up or be released. Mentally, you may be able to think some things through that have been difficult to access, or find some resolution to, or even hear your subconscious. And spiritually, we might get intuition or even just a moment of clarity or resolution that comes through. Whatever the case may be, you may also take a deep nap. That sometimes happens. Whatever the case may be, it'll probably look like a combination of all of the above that best suits you in that moment. So how do you receive it? Honestly, just being here. That's all you need to do. Just open heart and mind. I usually suggest that you find a comfortable position to be in, whether that's sitting up, laying down, totally up to you. But you don't even have to be still. You can take a few stretches, journal, play some music, get up, get a cup of tea, whatever you feel like. The Reiki will continue to flow. And you don't have to do anything. So you don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to keep your mind empty or silent. You can just be. However you show up, the Reiki will greet you. During the session, I will turn the lights down. You'll notice that they'll move slowly and gently between several different colors. At no point in time will they flash or strobe. And I will turn up the music. If you want to know about our musical creator, she's linked at the bottom of the description. So you can check out her website and her YouTube channel if you want to enjoy more of her music in your day. Reiki, as I mentioned, flows no matter the space between us or the time. So if you're watching this in the future, hello from the past, you're going to have just as healing a time. If you'd like to join us live, go ahead and subscribe with your notifications on so you don't miss an opportunity. All of the regular days and times that I'm here, 5 days a week, same days and times every week, are listed in the description below. And if you ever want to, like, say for those of you who are here now, live and in person, if you ever feel like you could use some Reiki and I'm not live, definitely go ahead and check out the past healing playlist. There's over 300 videos for you to enjoy. Just pick one by the picture of the grid on the thumbnail. You'll always pick the right one. You can skip ahead to the healing or enjoy the crystal chat, whatever feels right to you. Reiki is there to meet you because we're all interconnected and space and time are kind of just an illusion. So yay. So without any further ado, let's go ahead back, take a peek at our grid. And thank you all so much for helping lift the energy of the space and for sharing all of your beautiful gratitudes. I super appreciate having you here. And yeah, let's get into the session. Hey Vincent, happy Friday. I hope you're well. And lots of love to Cora Carr too. This looks so pretty. So pretty. Also, at the end of the session, you'll hear my voice come in, and I'll invite you to take a deep breath in and out and slowly come back. At that time, you'll be able to ask any questions or share any experiences, and we'll all be here to greet you. Thank you so much for being here. My next live is Sunday at 8 p.m. All times are East Coast US. And yeah, let's get into some fun healing. Oh, these wonderful gratitudes are amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. So everybody go ahead, get cozy. There's no wrong way to enjoy this session. And Reiki absolutely will show up and support you in all the best ways. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your ongoing support. I am grateful for all of you. Enjoy your session. I invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly start coming back to your body. I invite you to move, bend, wiggle your toes, whatever you need to do to come back. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It was an honor and a pleasure to share this healing with all of you. And thank you for inspiring this beautiful grid. If you have any questions or anything to share, go ahead and use the chat. Thank you all so much for the chat, for the likes, and all of the beautiful positivity and support for each other in the chat. You guys are just amazing. And welcome in, Jane. Oh, I noticed you came in and you said, woot woot, I got an ad, go Danielle, go. I've never seen a bunch of people so happy to see adverts because they knew it would benefit me, and that really warms my heart. Thank you. Look at that. We made something good out of capitalism. Hooray! Cora Carr, it's good to see you. Oh, Barbara, I'm so glad. I appreciate you too. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you're feeling better. I hope everybody has some good plans for the weekend. We had a very rainy day here in Philadelphia. Not for very long, but it mattered. It was very heavy rain, which we needed. Thank you, Martha, and you're welcome. Yeah, it was very heavy rain here, but we didn't get the lightning strikes here like other places did. Montgomery County got hit pretty hard. A good stone for remembering dreams. Blue kyanite is a good one. Iolite too. Some folks use amethyst. Also labradorite. Missing the perfect helpers? Yeah, they're one stopped by and said hello earlier, and Hattie was here for the 4 o'clock. Oh, definitely love and hugs and pets for the kitties too. We did need the rain to scrub the air, and we're at the as Cora Carr sent me a link today, we're already in the we're not in a drought, but we're kind of in a drought warning, like conserve water voluntarily if you can. So it was a good day to see the rain. Oh, excuse me. Love and light to you too, Geronimo, as well as your friend and her mom. Oh, Chris, I'm so glad. But yeah, the air feels so much better since that rain. My gosh. Oh, be blessed to you too, Barbara. Awesome. And if anyone has any questions or anything to share, go right ahead. And otherwise, I'll go ahead and start bringing the stream to a close with an abundance of gratitude. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back Sunday at 8 p.m. East Coast US time. Awesome. Okay, everyone, so have a beautiful rest of your day, evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. Enjoy your weekend coming up. I hope to see you again very soon. Take care and bye for now.